make sure you always have a backup exit strategy. Our backup exit strategy on this is come in here, put some paint down, put some flooring down in the bedrooms, put some granite in the kitchen, elevate the price. So, see what we got. What's up, guys? Out here in, shit, where are we today, Tommy? Fort Worth. We're in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth. We just came from Weatherford. Weatherford's west of Fort Worth. Fort Worth's west of Dallas, and we live in Dallas. So I don't even know where I'm going with that, to be honest with you. But we're out here in Fort Worth. Right here we got a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1 kitchen, 1 living room. So, I mean, that's about it. What else you got, right? House. We bought it for a great price, and we're wholetailing it. So what's a wholetail strategy? If you want to know what a wholetail strategy is, you should go down to the comments and take a look at the video that we have tagged that talks all about what it is to wholetail a house, because it's not a wholesale, it's not a flip, it's kind of right in the middle. And for that purpose, it takes some finesse. So, and while you're in the comments, because I know you're down there checking out that other video, smash the like button, because that's what it's all about. Let's walk through and take a look at this house. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bro tip 1, same coat on all your shit so you know where you're going. The only time this comes into a problem is when you got to fire some guys and they got your codes to everything. Fortunately, we try to keep pretty good relationships with our crews. Bro tip 2, remember what key you're supposed to be using when you're in these houses. So this house is actually listed as is. So let's break it down. What's a wholetail? A wholetail is, it's not a wholesale, because a wholesale you don't close on, you move the contract, and a flip, you freaking blow it out. Wholetail, you close on it, stick it on the MLS market, and what's the biggest buyer pool? Because a lot of folks are talking about, well, how do I get a buyer for my property and all this other stuff if you're trying to wholesale it. Biggest buyer pool in the world? MLS. So we closed on this house, stuck it on the MLS, you know, for a reasonable price, still below full market value. We actually got an offer on it that we accepted. And now we're going in and doing some repairs here and there. So why is this a good strategy? Because you can get some pretty good profit margin. Why is it a bad strategy? Because if you mess it up and you buy wrong, you can really price it wrong and not move it on the back end. But we like it because we're good at it and because we buy it right. And because we got so much going right now, honestly. So we're happy with the profit we make. Downside is sometimes wholetails don't appraise. And sometimes you can't move them for what you thought you could move them for. Make sure you always have a backup exit strategy. Our backup exit strategy on this is come in here, put some paint down, put some flooring down in the bedrooms, put some granite in the kitchen, elevate the price. So, see what we got. Not a bad space, right? Got our living room. We do have original hardwood floors. We got some dog marks here. Definitely would have to address that if we were to flip it. We are going to change out a lot of the outlets because we got some singed outlets. That's not cool. What causes that? I'm actually not really sure. I don't know. Have insurance, I guess. All right. Not a big house, so we're not going to spend a ton of time here. Got our kitchen here. It's got like peel and stick. It's got the old countertops. It's got the original, I think they're called vintage cabinets. So again, wholetail, close on it. We're not listing it for full market value. We're listing it for significantly below market value. But we're listing it for a price where we're comfortable with the profit and where we're relatively comfortable it should appraise. The downside is if it doesn't appraise, we'll have to do some stuff in here to make it appraise, or we'll have to take it off the market and do a more comprehensive renovation. Always with these deals, always with wholetails, we always clean them out. We always take the stuff out because there's always couches and mattresses and stuff. And we always clean them. And we don't scrub them like, I don't scrub them, let's be honest. But we always clean them up and make them look, just presentable. Key when listing these things is we're honest on the pictures and we're honest on the listing. So we're not trying to puff up the property and make it something that it's not. We're trying to be honest and giving an honest representation of what the property is. So when we list it, we're gonna say handyman special. We're gonna see needs some TLC. We're gonna say, we're gonna emphasize the good things. It does have a newer HVAC system and it's got a newer roof on it. So we're gonna talk about those as being a good thing. But we're not gonna say like, oh, perfect house, because it's not. It's not a perfect house. Be honest in your listings, be honest in your business, buy things right, make a ton of money. We're gonna make some dollars out here. So that's not a problem. Newer windows, so benefits, right? Newer windows. Unpainted trim, definitely not a benefit, but whatever. Benefit, hardwood throughout. Kind of a cool benefit. Benefit, newer HVAC system. Pretty much brand new, huge benefit. We wholetailed, so our pricing on this house, we'll talk about later once we get it sold and once we get it wrapped up, we'll do a final video. But we did another wholetail in the neighborhood, and so this one hasn't closed yet, so we're not sure. We did another wholetail about a mile from here, bought it at 75, listed it at 125, I think, sold it for 130 something or another. Didn't do much to it except for clean it out. We did like $6 grand worth of clean out, so that's the improvement. Sometimes adding value isn't just about paint and carpet, sometimes it's about making a house more presentable. Adding value is always about having my guy, Robin Hood, in the kid bathroom. This is the boy section over here. We got Robin Hood, we got the castle, no Maid Marian, but over here on the other side, we got Ariel. It's a whole new world, guys, whole new world in this bedroom, all by itself. It's not a big house. Oh, check this out, I've never been in this bathroom. Pretty special bathroom. It's got a tub. Hold on. It's got a toilet. And that's it. All right, let's go outside. Take a look at the backyard. Looks like a backyard to me. Actually, let's go in the bonus room. This might have been a bit of a selling feature on this house. If we can get in here, we got a bonus room in the side of the garage, which is kind of cool. We had a big, so wholetail strategy, clean it up, make it functional, and make stuff work is how we do it. We had a big exterior propane tank right here, and we walk out. This is Metro Fort Worth. I mean, it's not like downtown, but it's like, you know, Fort Worth suburb. So I walk out here. Why is there a propane tank in the backyard? That's weird. So I go inside, look at the fixtures and stuff inside. The heater's electric, the water heater's electric, the stove is gas. I'm like, that's odd. So this propane tank is for a gas stove, and that's it. That doesn't make any sense. So call the contractor, say, hey, get that propane tank out of here and run us a new 220 wire for the new stove, because this is an eyesore. It looks stupid. I posted it on Facebook. I got hit up by a bunch of comments. Oh, you should make it my favorite one, make it a submarine. I like that, that's cool, make it a submarine. Make it an offset smoker, make it move it to somewhere else. I'll take it, I'll make it a smoker. I had like 5 people try to hit me up to take it. I gave it to my contractor and he gave it to his cousin who needed a propane tank at his house. So I got rid of it basically for free. But again, make it functional is the strategy on these guys. So we're running a new 220 wire. We can't get in here. Well, you'll have to, maybe we can go through the back. We can go through this way. There we go. Yeah, I got like a, I don't know, it's like kitchen. It's kind of like a bonus room. Let's call it that. Let's call it a bonus room. All right, so where do we go from here, guys? We got a couple options. Option 1 is, so we listed on the MLS, we're under contract, but it is a conventional buyer. So conventional financing has certain requirements for actually having the property get financed. One of that is appraisal. Not really condition, because usually the appraisal takes the condition into account. So we think that we priced it competitively. We think that we're doing pretty good on it. We think it should appraise, but if it doesn't appraise, then we have some issues. We can either deal with repairs to make it appraise, or we can drop the price to match the appraisal, or the seller can pony up more cash for the difference in the appraised value versus the purchase price. So in this market, hot market in Dallas, technically Fort Worth, the seller actually signed an amendment where they'll pony up the extra money if it doesn't appraise. Now, will they actually do that? We'll see. Let's get to the appraisal first. So that's the options. If it appraises and we're good, solid, sold deal. If it doesn't appraise, we got some options. And the last option is if it doesn't appraise and the seller somehow backs out, then we come out here, we either, again, drop the price, or we come out here and do a light renovation, raise the price to cover the renovation cost, and resell the property more fixed up. If we do that option, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a light rehab. We're gonna paint it, we're gonna put in new floors, we're gonna put in some carpet, we're gonna put in some new fixtures, We're gonna put in probably some granite because a house like this size, granite's like probably 1,300 bucks. And we're gonna raise the price to where we're gonna cover the repair cost, maybe a little bit more. Why didn't we do that from the get-go? Dude, there's 20 deals on the board. We're busy, that's why. Great house. If you guys have any questions about how to wholetail, how to flip, how to wholesale, how to market, how to do deals in the comments below. If you have any concerns about me not knowing what I'm talking about, your need for validation belongs right down there next to the like button in the comment section. But while you're down there, you need to smash that like button. You need to subscribe. You don't need to, let's be honest, you don't need to. But you really should, because it'll be good for you. And you need to watch the next video because this stuff's fun. This stuff's fun to watch, right? What's not fun about this? We're making money on real estate in Texas, in the hottest market the country's ever seen. Bye.